Hi everyone, Alex here. We've been hard at work on loads of new stuff here at Rusty Towers recently, and we thought it would be a good idea to give you all a bit of an update on all things RQ and let you know the big news for the Magnus Archives. Firstly, the RQ network is growing faster than ever, meaning I get to give a warm welcome to some new shows, including The Diary of Eliza Schultz, created by Dylan Griggs. This standalone spin-off from Woebegone is a magical realist exploration of what it means to be a fictional character and what it means to write fiction. Next we have Dice Shame, a fantasy comedy actual play podcast created by Joe Guthrie and Harlan Guthrie that balances both meta-comedy and in-character laughter and love to really bring out the heartfelt player and character growth. Alongside that we've got Ain't Slayed Nobody, a multi-award-winning American Old West Call of Cthulhu actual play with fast-paced and immersive sound design, written by Graham Patrick and both produced and hosted by Cuppy Cup. Then there's Tiny Terrors, a new found-footage horror anthology podcast written by Cole Weavers, the creator of The Town Whispers, that explores the forgotten message boards of the Tiny Terrors offline scary story exchange. Keeping on with the horror, we have Nightlight, another horror anthology podcast that won the Ignite Award for Best Fiction, created and produced by Tonya Ransom. This features creepy stories with full audio production and is sure to keep you up at night. Not only that, we also get to announce Afflicted, their new horror thriller that launches on October 31st. Lovecraft Country meets True Blood in this seasonal anthology podcast, featuring characters who use the hoodoo belief system and a demonic book that wreaks havoc wherever it goes. You can hear all these shows and more over at rustyquill.com and wherever else you listen to your podcasts. Now, on top of all these new network shows, we've also been working on a whole bunch of RQ original content. Thrice Forgotten, our found family pirate adventure drama which is releasing right now, and Cry Havoc, Ask Questions Later, our ancient Roman comedy drama which is set to release in 2023. Not only this, we've also recently wrapped the first season of Chapter Multiverse, the latest RQ original interdimensional actual play, and we'll be updating on this and Neon Inkwell, our short-form fiction podcast collection, along with other projects next year. Now, as if all that isn't enough, now that all you superfans have cracked the codes we've been putting out recently, I get to officially announce the Magnus Archives 2, a full 3-season continuation of the Magnus Archives universe from the original creators, Jonathan Sims and myself. On October 30th, we're launching the pre-sign up for a Kickstarter campaign which will help us fund all 3 seasons of the project and build it to even greater heights than the original, whilst offering a bunch of rewards for backers. As part of this, we're also going to be celebrating the return with a welcome back stream on the same day over at twitch.tv/rusty_quill that will be featuring a few familiar faces. You can check out the show notes for links and details on that. Not only this, you can expect content to start flowing back into the Magnus Archives podcast feed as the wheels start turning again, starting with a Halloween double bill of 9 to midnight on October 31st. This special Halloween project by Harlan Guthrie of Malevolent and Dice Shame features amazing creators from across the RQ network and beyond, and even features a little bit of yours truly. But wait, there's more! As part of the return of Magnus, we're also inviting you to take part in the Rusty Fears 6 competition, which launches today. This is the 6th installment of our popular writing contest, and we're going bigger than ever, featuring 6 winners writing to the following prompts: birds, beach, frozen, game show, telescope, and window. As always, a winner will be chosen for each prompt and their story will be recorded and released on the Magnus Archives feed. Performers from the network will also be lending their voices this time and even posting some of the winners on their own podcast feeds. And if that isn't enough, fans will even get the chance to vote for a best of the best from the 6 winners, who will then be invited to write a statement for canonical inclusion in the Magnus Archives 2. Yeah, I know. For more info, including T's and C's, follow the link in the show notes. I think that's everything for now, apart from saying we cannot wait to start bringing you more of your favourite horror podcast. And, as always, thanks so much for your support as we work with all these talented creators to bring you the very best of audio fiction.